Hello, my name is Chris Esquivel. I'm the Chief of Police for McAllen Schools. We are currently in our Emergency Operations Center. This is where our district emergency management team assembles to handle school-related issues, both emergency and non-emergency. We believe in McAllen ISD that safety for students and staff is of the utmost importance. What we hope that you take from this video is that regardless of your assignment, our emergency procedures are all the same.
Emergency management procedures for new teachers and substitutes. Emergency management procedures. Objective. The purpose of this emergency procedure is to outline the basic organization utilizing the National Incident Management System for responding to an emergency affecting McAllen ISD. The plan is based on multi-hazard approach to emergency planning and addresses general functions that may need to be performed in an emergency. School personnel have the responsibility to protect students, staff, and visitors from the effects of any emergency to the extent practical. This involves assuming the role in identifying, mitigating, preparing for, and responding to hazards. The emergency management plan is primarily designed for use by management personnel at the school level. However, it is important for all staffs to be aware of the overall plan. Moreover, certain sections of this plan outline important mitigation steps to be taken before a disaster and recovery steps to be taken after a disaster. The emergency management procedures also defines the procedures adopted by the district to respond to specific crisis situations. The plan sections: mitigation and prevention. Actions taken to prevent or reduce the cause, impact, and consequences of disaster. Some examples are secure all gates, secure all doors and roof latches, make sure doors are not propped open with blocks or other objects, doors have a clear path. Preparedness, steps needed ahead of time to ensure readiness if an incident occurs. Some examples: provide staff with training and practice drills. Response, information concerning actions to take when an actual incident occurs. What action will you take when a real incident happens? Recovery, strategies for getting back to normal after operating hours. After hours, activities for incidents occurring outside of regular operation hours. Incident Command System, ICS. ICS is a standardized approach to incident management that is used for all kinds of incidents by all types of organizations and at all levels of government. It is also applicable to small incidents as well. It can be used for emergencies and planned events. It enables coordinated response among various jurisdictions and agencies. It establishes common process for incident level planning and resources management. It allows for the integration of resources such as facilities, equipment, personnel with a common organization structure. Mandated drills. Evacuation drills. Evacuation drills is a practice of the emergency procedures to be used in case of fire, bomb threat, gas leak. In accordance to the Texas Safety Center and the Texas Education Code, section 37.108, every school will be responsible to perform a fire drill at least once each month school is in session for more than 10 days. Evacuation drills should be conducted once a month. What actions should you take? Remain calm when leaving room. Feel the door with the back of your hand before opening it. And do not open any door that feels hot. If smoke is present, stay low. The best quality air is near the floor. Do not use elevators. Evacuate and stay close to your students. Take the class roster with you to the evacuation assembly point. Take attendance at the assembly point and report any missing students. Return to the building when directed by principal. Reverse evacuation drill should be used when it is unsafe to remain outdoors, requiring students and staff to immediately return indoors for safety. A reverse evacuation may lead directly into a shelter in place. This drill should be conducted twice a year. Reverse evacuation drill examples: flooding, explosions on or near campus, severe weather, rabid animal on campus, chemical accident near campus. What actions should you take? Occupants in portable classrooms need to evacuate to the main building. Instruct students to return to their current classroom or to the previous one they attended. Call 911 if warranted. Remain calm. Notify campus officer and/or principal. Provide first aid until medical services or law enforcement arrive. Document names of injured students, first aid provided. Account for all students and staff throughout the emergency. Shelter-in-place drill should be used to protect school occupants from natural and man-made threats, non-weather related, usually long-term, and consider food and water. This drill should be conducted twice a year. Some examples: chemical, biological, radiological releases, natural and man-made threats. What actions should you take? Close all windows, turn off all heating and air systems if possible and necessary. Immediately move to your designated shelter area or other area identified by the principal or designee. Cancel all outside activity. Take attendance and notify the team member in charge of accountability of any missing or injured students. Stay away from all doors and windows. Severe weather drill. Severe weather normally refers to any dangerous weather event with the potential to cause the loss of life or injuries, significant damage to structure, or any other serious disruption to communities. This drill should be conducted twice a year. Some examples are hail, tornado, high winds, heavy rains, lightning. What actions should you take? Shelter for facilities are located in the following designated areas: hallways, interior rooms, and areas protected from flying glass and debris. Rooms with large span roofs, example gym, auditorium, computer lab rooms, will not be used. Ensure supplies for school, classroom, and nurse emergency kits are in place. Lockout drill should be used when a threat to safety exists outside the building. It should be conducted at least twice a year. Examples: man with a gun in the area, drug raid near campus. What actions should you take? All exterior doors should be secured. Movement in the school will still be allowed, but should be restricted to supervised movement only. Movement in certain area of the building may be fully restricted as necessary. Lockdown drill should be used when the threat is inside the building. Conduct at least twice a year. Intruder in the building, drug searches. What actions should you take? Movement should be prohibited within the classroom or their safe areas. Classroom doors locked, cover door windows, and turn off lights. Occupants should be seated on the floor, out of view from any windows and doors leading to the hallway. Avoid using telephones other than for emergency purposes. Emergency Response Information Portal, ERIP. This section will be for teachers only. Log in to ERIP, select e-learning, select View all courses, take course, and take quiz. Bomb threat, emergency readiness for educators, threat assessment awareness and reporting, safe K-12 active shooter defense, securing polling places at school. FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agencies. This section will be for substitute teachers only. Log in into FEMA, take FEMA course IS-100.C, Introduction to Incident Command System. Upon completion of the FEMA course IS-100.C, please provide a copy of the certificate to Human Resources. For any questions that may arise in the future, please contact Officer Joey Buitron, Emergency Management Coordinator, McAllen ISD Police Department at 956-661-4182 or email jose.buitron@mcallenisd.net.